Hi there, and welcome to obviously the second episode in the Student Life's Road to Glory. What we're doing here is just going to be showing you what's gone on in FUT Champs so far for myself, how far I've got, what I've done, what I've changed. Also, we're going to be checking out the new FUT Swap promo that's out at the moment, and also the new League SBCs as well. As you can see, the team is very different to our first episode. Uh, Yeah, so basically I'm a big ball job. What happened was obviously I had Alexandro Benatia and Chesney as my left centre back, and goalkeeper. For the first 7 games, fantastic. Last game was I ended up getting to like 4-0. That we just had one FUT Champs game on there, and it was going great. I got to 7-0, and then everything just crumbled. I literally crumbled. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know if it was the tactics I was playing. I think I did have a little bit of button delay. I had to switch between the internet on my phone and the internet in the house. It's been ridiculous. So obviously, we're back to now what I used the previous weekend league. Apart from instead of Martial in my first week, I have now got Mane because obviously I got him in the red rewards, and he is great. He is great. He's a lot better than Martial in my opinion, anyway. And yes, I don't mind playing Titi off chem at the moment until I get Kante instead of Fabinho. That's what I'm going to be rocking with. I think because this is the most familiar team that I've got. I know how to play with it very well, and I actually do perform quite well with this team. Currently, I am now 11 wins, 9 losses. Yes, from 7-0, I've managed to win 4, lose 9, which is absolutely a joke. And I have to admit, I am very, very, very disappointed in myself, and very, very disappointed in the team as well, with Alexandro and everyone else in it when I was using it that way. So all I can say is I'm aiming towards Gold 3. I will let you know if we get there. Obviously, I've got 10 games to get 3 wins. Hopefully, I can do that. Dear God, let's hope I can. But yeah, thank you for joining us today. Can I just say you can drop a sub or a like if you'd like to, and if you'd like to follow the Twitter down below, which is also auto_reflex, because you follow us, and also give you all live updates of when I'm live, and also when I'm going to be uploading as well. So we're just going to crack into the SBCs now. Just going to have a quick look around. If you know anything that I've done before on this channel, obviously I've done past and presents before. I've done past and present England and past and present Dutch teams, and now we're just going to check out the new FUT Swap SBCs that have just come out. So the FUT Swap deals that are here. So this Nyang. See, now I feel like this Nyang is good. It is actually going to be a good card to get, because left wingers in the Ligue 1, if you're rocking a Ligue 1 team, or you're needing that extra push in that kind of aspect, he's not a bad card. Low composure and low finishing is an issue, and for some reason he's got terrible balance but great agility. So I don't know how that's going to react when it comes into the game. 76 strength for a winger, pretty damn good. I think that his passing would need work, but that all depends on how you would rock him, because the guy's obviously 4-star, 3-star. I did not know he only had 3-star skills this year. That is a game changer, actually. Never mind, don't get this card. Obviously, at 6 foot, he's a good option to go with for only 4 FUT swaps as well. Joshua Gilavogi, medium high 6'2". On that right foot, you're playing a right CDM, I think would be great. Obviously, 88 heading. He's got good strength, good short passing. It's 87 short passing. He's great. Not bad long shots and shot power as well, if you're rocking a CDM wanting to smash them balls from wide. And 88 reactions. Now, I know he's got agility and balance of the mid to high 50s, but yeah, he might move like a train. But at the end of the day, if you're rocking and you're needing a good CDM in the Bundesliga, I think that's a good card to go and get. That's if you're wanting to rock a Bundesliga team, he's always good to have there. I mean, you're going to get these FUT swap cards for free, so that's probably a good way to be doing it. So One of my friends spoke to me about this card recently, literally just about 5-10 minutes ago. Obviously, I've done past and present England teams in the past, and apparently this card looks quite good. In all fairness, so that 79 finishing you might think is a worry, but then again, that inform Arnautovic that everyone seems to rant and rave over, or used to anyway, only has 80 finishing. So I don't know. That 94 jumping and 84 heading accuracy is going to be amazing. Just getting onto the end of them headers from corners and things like that, which would be pretty damn good, I'd say. Pretty damn good. So that's another card to look at. That's only 7 FUT SWAT items. Finally, the fact that they gave us a 100k pack for him. That it was either going to be this or an ultimate pack was needed. 13 FUT SWAT items. I mean, you get one for free as soon as you start this month. Then there's one in the SBC at the moment, so that's 2 already. So you're already halfway to the first 2 players, and it's the first day. I'm not sure. We'll go into the weekly and daily challenges in a moment and just have a look. But then there's this card, okay? Anyone who rocks a Prem team knows that there's a lack of right wingers. Okay, so you've got Bernardo Silva, Mahrez, Sterling, Willian, and then your elites like Salah, etc. That's it, though. If you're wanting, like, if you're doing a past and present Chelsea team, or you're rocking a decent Prem team, this guy's got a 5-star weak foot. He's got good long shots, great curve, okay composure, not the best, but that 78 stamina could be an issue, but great agility and balance that can be improved. But say if you stick, I don't know, Hunter or something on him, maybe something else. If I might actually look on Footbin, what should probably be the best to put on him. But that 5-star weak foot and 4-star skills, he might be absolutely incredible to actually be using. So what we're going to do is, instead of going into that, we're going to go into the League SBCs and have a look at what offered. So we're just going to have a look. So these are the two players. I don't know if you can. I can't look at his in-games. We'll do it in a concept in a minute. I think I already have him in a concept for past and present England team because I want to do it again. I've had it with middle Lampard and he was fantastic, and I had Rooney up front because at the time I could not afford Kane. So I'd love to try this Rooney. I would love to get this Rooney card. He looks great. The point is he's got a medium-high work rate. So would he be a better centre mid than he would be a striker? Would he be a better false 9? Probably a false 9 would be better for him. Let's have a look at these as well. So an 86 Hector Herrera, great all-round card. I'm going to have to look at his in-games as well for both of them too. And the point is, with my club, I actually have a considerable amount of MLS players. So if I do the MLS, what I'll do is I'll do it off camera, and then won't submit the teams. I'll just and then I'll go through the teams with you, just so it comes out a little bit less boring. Just on camera. So that way, what I can do is then submit them all on screen. We can do a big pack opening and also get that Rooney. So that would probably be the best bet for us. Just let you know, I do a lot of bronze pack method. So obviously my trade pile isn't full of it now. But what I'm tending to do is actually just open it. I'm probably going to open down to about 150k, so another 6.5k worth of bronze packs. Then rinse them all to the silvers to golds. Well, from the awful leagues anyway. And then obviously do non-rare golds to rare golds. It's worked a long time. So if you look at my team this year, I mean last year I'd got a Lukaku that I ended up actually putting in the Player of the Month Lukaku just to get a 100k pack. I mean, I just wanted the 100k pack. I didn't need the Lukaku anymore. But I obviously got a Bobby Firmino from this method, a Fabinho. I've also got I've got a Vertonghen in my club. I actually got that Want to Watch Thomas Lemar and that Solomon Kalou just from them upgrade packs. So they are definitely worth doing if you're doing it with untradables. Whether you're going to be doing it with tradables is completely up to you. But I would honestly rather just do it with untradables. For example, if you're taking untradable rewards from FUT Rivals, then obviously try and put them into that as well. So that would probably be the best bet. My camera just cut out then. That was a bit horrible. But yeah, obviously, if you're doing the untradable ones from FUT Rivals, then do it that way. Would be fantastic for you. And then obviously any non-rares. But this week coming, Obviously, I genuinely think they'll bring the UCL cards back out, which probably will happen, whether that be tomorrow, because today is Monday, or that'll be Wednesday. I think they'll bring them out tomorrow at 6, though. That'll be the time that they'll be doing it. So, let's just walk into these. I'm just going to add my contract to Mendy. And then we're just going to go into the SBCs themselves and actually have a look at the pack rewards, because I'm pretty sure if there's a league SBC, especially with MLS, not sure the packs are going to be good. So okay, Atlanta United's a all rare 25k pack. That could be good. Small gold players packs. That's 1 rare 6 players, if I'm not wrong. Small prime gold players, prime silver. Mixed players, small prime gold players again from Montreal Impact. Small gold players, LA. Prime mixed players. That's not the best, really. Wow, 7.5k pack, lovely. What else is it? Small gold players. Another rare 25k pack. That could be good. Could be good. Philadelphia Union. Real solid small prime gold players. That's Portland Timbers, Seattle Sounders. Small prime gold players. In all fairness, if you get look at another one, Sporting KC is another rare 25k pack. That could be good. And Whitecaps mixed players pack. Okay, so pack rewards is looking not too bad when it comes to this. Let's just hop on Futbin quickly as we can, because then we can see how much this could cost someone if they don't have anything at all. So let's go into live SBCs, active challenges, and then whether they've had anything put up yet, I don't know. Okay, that foot swap player already, if you don't have anything in your club, is going to cost you around 4.5k already. So that's the first one. So unfortunately, the MLS hasn't been updated yet. I am probably asking a little bit too much for them to do it already, but in all fairness, so the Serie A is down to 370, which is good. That Götze card is ridiculous money. 120k to do from scratch, obviously, but depends on what you wanting it for. So I jumped on one of my friend's accounts last night, did it for him because he has the Royce card. He needed that with him, and it actually plays perfect as a central cam. Just to let you know, I played with it on his account and I really thoroughly enjoyed it. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get it on mine, just because it doesn't fit my team at all. Apart from that, yeah. So I think it's probably best if I do these off camera. I end up will doing anyway, because I do have a lot of untradeable silver players out from the MLS, and also what I'm going to do is rinse all the bronzes out of my club and do the most upgrades. And then what I'll do is if I get so many gold ones, what I'll do is then I'll do a pack opening with all of them together. So that should be an interesting video to do, see what we can get. I actually watched Bazinga, obviously Ethan Payne. I know you probably I'm like the smallest of small YouTubers or of streamers, but just have to say massive respect to the guy who he lost that much weight. Absolutely fantastic work from him. I mean, I'm putting a little bit of podge on, but he was a big size and he managed to bring himself down massively. So all respect to the guy. But yeah, I watched one of his videos when he did 75 two players, so the 2-player upgrades, and he managed to get one walkout, and it was Fernandinho. So it's not the best that we'd be looking forward to. Whereas if I'm doing this, I tend to get a good few, because obviously I've had an Allison recently, of a Tonga, and I've had quite a few that actually need or are needed in SBCs and can be used for very high rated ones. So if I do ever want to do an icon SBC, then it'd be perfect for me. I'm hoping, if I do, I'm really hoping to get an inform, another untradeable inform. The fact I have no untradeable informs in my club kind of makes me a bit sad, because I've ended up using them all. I've had like a Matic before as well, which was very useful. But at the end of the day, if we do get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. But at the end of the day, I really, really, really like doing the upgrade methods. It might look tedious, but when it comes being efficient with your coins and actually being able to do it that way, it's really good. People can argue separately though. They argue the fact that it'd be easier to just go and buy like so many non-rares and then put them into the upgrade. But then again, if you're wanting to do League SBCs, then you want the silvers, and the silver would cost a lot of money. I was talking to one of my friends. He was partly doing the Serie A SBC, and Sassuolo fullbacks were like 4 to 5k. But I had both the left back and right back in my club untradeable, so it was quite easy to do, and it didn't cost me much as well. But what I've done a couple of times now, camera needs to stop cutting out on me. What I've done a couple of times now is what I'm going to do is just hold the major leagues and then just get rid of the non-major leagues. There's no way that I'm going to be doing the Aussie SBC. There's no way in hell that I'll either, depending on when it comes out, I won't be doing J League. I don't think I'll be doing the Chinese League one either, just because of the case that I really don't want to do it. But at the end of the day, thank you for the follow. Is that Twitch Zon UK or Zon UK? Thank you for the follow. If you'd like to look at this video on YouTube, you've got a shout already. There you go. But anyway, as I was saying before, I don't think that I'm going to be doing much of them kind of SBCs. I'd rather be looking towards major leagues. And it was something that we were actually discussing on. I was discussing with my friends, but you can obviously put it into the comment section or anything like that if you want to later in the video, or if you'd like to put into the chat now, would be very helpful. So we're looking at the Serie A SBC, and Roma players spiked in price. I'm talking, I think it was Pellegrini went for around, I think he was going for around 4 to 5k, some random non-rare that you earlier in the year could have got for 350 coins. Okay, and certain players from like the Roma, Inter Milan, and things like that players are spiked in price, and especially Milan as well, AC Milan. So what if you can go to, say, the league, not the Liga, because that's already out at the moment, Bundesliga and La Liga, and make the teams. So, example, just Google their formation that they usually play, because that's what EA tend to do. They actually tend to put their team in the formation that they would like it to go into. So Google the formation that they play, and then just go and buy majority of the players from them leagues for as cheap as you can get them for them teams. So like Sevilla is obviously going to give you a fairly decent reward. Maybe a Villarreal, possibly. Maybe if you're talking Bundesliga, maybe an RB Leipzig, maybe Hoffenheim, just teams like that you could probably either get the players into your club and wait for them to spike, or you've already got the teams done ready for the reward, which was really, really, really good. Another thing that I actually spotted on my Twitter, obviously Twitter's linked in the description below and onto our mixer as well, but the fact that, what's he called, from Eder used to be at Inter Milan, now in the Chinese League. He's supposed to be going out of packs because he's scheduled for an inform, okay? Not only that, with the UCL SBC coming out, he's going to be needed because he's a rare card. So no matter what, if you go and pick him up now, I think he's 700 coins, 700 coins, okay? So you are guaranteed profit on him, in my opinion. Because rares spike up to at least 1,000. With him going out of packs as well, that just gives him added bonus needed to go up. So it might be only a couple of 100 coins per player, but at the end of the day, you're making money. Another player that we were talking about is obviously Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling could be needed because obviously any SBCs that come out, and he's 85 rated. A lot of people do go for Bernardo Silva instead of him, but if you he's scheduled for an inform as well, so he's going to go out of packs. So it's up to you whether it'd be best to actually take him out of packs now, or take him, sorry, not take him out of packs, buy him now. I think he's around 22 to 23k, maybe a little bit more, but he's looking to go towards around 26, 25, maybe a little bit more, so a couple of k per player. You're looking at decent profit there. So obviously, sorry to ramble on. Obviously, there are just a couple of trading tips that I've learnt recently. And obviously, if you're watching the video after this, it probably won't make much sense to you. But if you'd like to put in your opinion on any of the League SBC players things like that. What I'm going to do now off camera is just I'll maybe keep the stream open, but what I'm going to do is obviously go and try and complete all of the MLS SBC. Get it onto YouTube as well, and do all the packs together as one big long video. But obviously, thank you for coming and staying with me today. I know there wasn't much to talk about. Obviously, I'll show you my FUT Champs record as well just before we leave. It's not very good, I have to admit. Obviously, going, as I've discussed in the video earlier, dropping from 7-0 to now 11-9. It's a bad drop, but at the end of the day, I can put it down to many things, but it's probably my own ability not being as good. So either way, can I say thank you very much for joining me for the video. Obviously, drop a like, drop a sub, and I'll obviously speak to you again soon. See you later.